Hello everyone, how's it going? I hope you all are doing amazing. If you're new here, hello, welcome to my channel. I'm the Intuitive Rose. Nice to meet you. If you're not new here, hello and welcome back. I'm so happy you joined me again today. So today, y'all, we're going to do a reading on what about you do people wish they were like, all right? Or what do you have that people wish they had? Okay, so we have 3 piles for you to choose from. All right, so I already placed them on here. So this is going to be pile number 1, which is the red goldstone, and then this was going to be pile number 2, which is blue obsidian, and then this is going to be pile number 3, which is the green goldstone. So I will give you a minute to choose. I hope everyone is doing well today. Happy Friday. Hope everyone enjoys themselves this weekend. And also, if you haven't already, make sure to go check out the community tab page, you guys. All right, so again, this is pile 1, pile 2, and then pile 3. So let's begin. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this red goldstone crystal, this is your reading. So let's see pile number 1. Before I pull from tarot, I'm going to pull a card from here, okay? So pile number 1, what about you do people wish they had, all right, or wish they were like, okay? So let's see. All right, so I'm hearing dance moves, okay? Some of you guys may like to dance, all right? You may, I'm hearing that song, Rock Your Body. So you may actually just have a nice body. I feel like people wish they knew how to dance, okay? So I'll probably be that one, you know, because I don't know how to dance. But I do feel like people are complimenting you on your dance moves. So some of you guys could be a dancer, or maybe you like doing TikToks or something like that. And, you know, the way you move your body, it looks just, like it's natural. All right. So let's see. We have spring. And then we have contemplation. Okay, so I feel like you guys have the ability. I'm going to show you all the cards. And then we also have Dark Night of the Soul behind it. So I want to say I feel like you guys have the ability to have moments where, you are able to reflect, okay? Because with the Dark Night of the Soul and contemplation here, it definitely feels like you are someone that is, able to sit down with themselves. You're able to give yourself some time. I also feel like you don't really react very fast. You have patience. I definitely feel patience with you. But it also seems like you have like seasons, because we have spring here. You have seasons where you may notice you do the same thing, all right? It's so funny. This is an example, you guys, but normally like around summertime is when people start, trying to get their bodies right? I feel like you will be the opposite. You will be working, maybe in the winter to get your body right. Like, that's just an example, you guys. But I do feel like people wish they had the discipline, the being able to manage, these things for you, whatever this is, okay? I feel like you have brains as well. Like, you're very smart, okay? People wish they had, I'm hearing chemistry. You could be good at chemistry, but it's something about how you're able to pick up on things very instantly, very quick, okay? Very, very smart. Again, you could have went to school, you maybe didn't go to school. I do feel like this is giving like a genius here. So people see you as a genius, see you as someone that is very smart. I also feel like you are very active. You may like hiking, running, walking. It's just the way he's looking into the clouds. It's almost like you can drift away easily. All right. I do feel like people wish they had the level of patience you have. All right. You have definitely had a lot of moments where you have really like reflected, worked on yourself, and it's almost like each season, each spring, it's almost like a new person. Yeah. So that's what I have for that. So let's pull from tarot. Alrighty. Angels, my sisters, my spirit team, my spirit guides. For pile number 1, what does pile number 1 have that people wish they had? Please and thank you. What does pile number 1 have that people wish they had? We have 9 of Wands. You're able to give up a lot easily. Like, a lot. The 9 of Wands is an energy of like, giving up, but it's 9 right before 10, right? So it's almost like, that last straw, right? There is an energy of you really being able to push yourself in that last straw. Even in those hardest moments, you're able to somehow motivate yourself. You see how like there's one rose growing in this, the leaves look dead, and it's one rose growing. So it's like you are that rose. You are able to grow in an environment that may be in an area where people don't really grow, It's giving you have had a lot of moments of self-reflection, okay? So the people that are looking at you this way are people that actually struggle with a lot, like day-to-day life, all right? Somehow you make it, you make it look better, okay? You make it look easier, all right? Now, I'm not picking up on, that these people, hate that about you. I just feel like they wish they had, the motivation, the strength, the encouragement, okay? But it does feel like you maybe had one person to support you. You may have had, more than what other people have had in hard times, okay? So it's definitely emphasis on that dark night of the soul energy, okay? If any of y'all know about that, y'all know that energy it's a interesting energy. That's the only way I could describe it. It feels like literally your world is just ending. Like that's what it feels like, your internal world, okay? So let's see. And you see how like all these thorns and stuff, I'm telling you, you give off the vibe that you will be a patient person. You will work through, someone that is, like for example, an angry customer. You will be able to talk to them even though they're yelling at you, you will still be able to talk to them calmly. You will try to, help them out still. I do feel like you are the person that does not hold grudges, okay? So I do feel like right now the people that are looking at you, they want your strength. They want, this unbothered energy, this patience with you. It is similar to a Zen energy, okay? It's like you're not going to really let anything get to you, okay? But this is also because you have been through a lot, so you do have a level of understanding. You have a level of, empathy, okay? All right, so let's see. Anything else, Spirit? What else about pawn number 1? What do they have that people wish they had? Please and thank you. What do they have? We have the Page of Wands and the 7 of Pentacles behind it. I feel like you are always looking to find something new, whether that is, finding, like, say, for example, you're at a job. I feel like you will be the type of person that looks to how to elevate from that job. I feel like you are the type of person that likes to look around for new things, new ways to elevate, okay? Because with the Page of Wands here, it does feel like this is an energy of, just curious to see, like, what else is out there, okay? Seven of Pentacles, you may be someone that does not settle. You do not settle for just anything or anyone. It could be, how you are in connections as well. I don't feel like you're the type of person that just settles, for anything. You have, boundaries. You have requirements. You may have requirements. All right. It is a level of, self-worth in here. Okay. So I do feel like people look at you that way. They're like, I wish, I didn't settle for what was in front of me. I wish I would have had, the mindset of what else is out there. Okay. You could be someone that travels as well. I do get this energy of wanting to explore new things, what's out there on the horizon. Yeah. All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull one more card. Spirit, what else? For card number 1, what do they have that people wish they had? You always have a smile on your face. You always have a smile on your face. People feel like they rarely see you upset, all right? They rarely see you bothered. We have the Hangman here. Wow. I'm telling you, the energy that I'm getting you guys specifically is the energy of being able to sit with yourself. The Hangman, it's like even with hard times, even when times where you are held back, you are still somehow able to look at it from a different perspective, from a different point of view. You see how, like, she's being, she's upside down, but look at her. She's still gazing at the horizon. So it's like you don't really give up easily. You don't give up. That's what, thank you, Spirit. That's what that 9 of Wands is saying. Like I mentioned, you guys, 9 is right before 10, but it's like it's only one before 10. Okay, so it's like you look at it as, okay, it's just one more thing I gotta do, one more thing I have to do. Even though I've done 9 so far, even though I have had 9 struggles so far, just one more struggle, and it's all going to be worth it. This is your mindset that you have, and this is how people are viewing you as well. Okay, and I do feel like this is something that everyone would want. All right, everyone would want to be able to really get themselves out of hard situations and understand hard situations, have a different perspective of the world. Okay, so this is something that is, I want to say, a blessing. It's definitely a blessing to be able to have that mindset. I get so much curiosity out of you, but so much knowledge you have. All right. Yeah, and I feel like you have a lot of students. You have a lot. Look at these animals hidden in the tree here. Okay, so you have people, that are learning from you. Okay, they're learning. Wow, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. I'm gonna pull one more. Okay, I wasn't trying to make it 15 minutes long, but I'm gonna pull one more. I'm telling you, y'all, look at this 4 of Swords. You have this energy that you are not afraid. You are not afraid to start all over. You're not afraid to let go of someone, let go of something. Oh Lord, I just peeped that, y'all. You have this energy of detachment. You can detach yourself easily. All right, that could be scary too. Okay, but I feel like this is what's actually helping you from becoming stuck. Because, for example, if you would have stayed in that bad connection, who knows where you would have been, where you would be. All right. But you got yourself out, whatever that was, whether it was a bad work environment, whether it was a bad living situation, whether it was a bad contract, like whatever that is. I just feel like you in this energy of curiosity, wanting to wander around, learn new things, see the world, it's definitely helping you. Okay, so let me pull one more. Alrighty, so my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, we get one more. What else about pot number 1? King of Pentacles. You have your mind on long term. Your mindset is long term. What can I do right now that will bring me wealth, that would bring me a foundation, that would bring me something with structure, something with stability? All right, so people really wish they had this energy that you have, the drive, okay, the ambition. Like I said, this Page of Wands, she is looking for something new always, at all times. You may be also someone that's into like investments. All right, you're into things that people may find it hard, may find it like this is too much, so the struggles that people may, really have a hard time getting through, you have gotten out of it very easily. Okay. Yeah. And I feel like this energy is going to definitely lead you to this King of Pentacles. So because you are not distracting yourself, because you are not getting attached to too much right now, you could be young right now. Yeah, you could be young. Now, it doesn't have to be, but take what resonates, you guys. But I do feel like people wish they had that mindset the age that you are now. Okay, so that's all I have for you, pot number 1. If this resonated with you, feel free to let me know. Don't forget to like and subscribe. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pot number 2, the blue obsidian crystal, this is your reading. So let's see, what do you have that people wish they had, or what about you do people wish they were like? Okay, so before we pull from tarot, you guys, I'm going to actually pull from an oracle deck. Okay, so let's see. Alrighty, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, my spirit guides. Okay, so one thing I would say, I picked up on that instantly. You're very daring, very, very daring. You could be a fire sign. You don't have to be Leo, Aries, Sag, but it just almost felt like as if, fuel being added to fire. So you are someone that you will not keep your mouth shut. You will not let anyone get in your way. You could be also very competitive. All right. So, yeah, I feel like you being in this energy of, being competitive, it's always keeping you motivated, always pushing you to keep going, to reach your goals, reach your dreams. Okay, so I do feel like you are someone that, like an overachiever. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up on, like, heavily. You may be, I want to say, the middle child, the only child, or the last child. Okay, so the youngest or the middle. I feel like those, especially like, since I have 7 siblings, so I look at that group, like, they seem to be the ones that are more, like, they can get away with anything. So this may also be your mindset. I do feel like you guys may feel like you're untouchable. Okay, and I'm not getting that in a bad way. I do feel like it's just a level of bravery with you. It's like, you're not afraid to touch the fire. You're not afraid, yeah. So I do feel like a lot of people wish they had your voice. Okay, so these people that are, wanting this, this could be someone that doesn't speak up for themselves, doesn't know their voice yet. All right, may have fear, like hold on, y'all. I'm so tired of these scammers calling me, y'all. But I do feel like you come up as fearless, okay? So the people that want this are people that may struggle with facing their fears, okay? Now, I'm not saying you don't, that you face all of your fears, but in other people's eyes, it seems like you are very much a risk taker, okay? And each risk you have been, well taken care of, clearly. All right, so let's see. We have guide, and then we have shadow work. Okay, so I want to say I can understand this energy. I can understand this a lot, you guys. So, and we have pause. So one thing that I can say, ever since that I have had, like, maybe my first awakening when I was like, 18, 19 years old, all right, I do notice the more I let go of the outcome, the more I, trust in my spirit guides, God, my angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, the more I'm like in that energy of like, I can have anything I want. Like, I can do anything I want. I don't mind calling off, multiple times during the week. And I don't care about the consequences, because it's like, I know if worst comes to worst, anything happens, I'm going to be taken care of. It's like everything happens for a reason. This is your energy. This is the mindset that you guys have. Like, hey, if it happened, it was meant to happen. And some people may be like, what? And I'm telling you, ever since that, you guys, I noticed that about myself. So I do feel like there's a similar energy in here. This is like, if they left, then they were meant to leave. If it didn't work out, then something's better. There's something better, right? So I do feel like people wish they had that energy. They wish they had this way of thinking, okay? We have pause here and admired. We have admired and pause. So I do pick up on this energy of being like by yourself. Maybe some of you guys, you could be in a relationship, or you could be, single. I do feel like you are someone that would not mind, being alone, having that alone time with yourself. Now, I definitely do pick up you're someone that is very connected to your guides, okay? With the pause and the admired here, it feels like, I'm almost getting like someone taking a moment to express gratitude, someone taking a moment to pray, someone taking a moment to just sit in the moment of silence. Like, that's what I feel. It's definitely a connection here, like religion, spirituality, whichever it is for you. I do feel like people wish they had the beliefs you had, all right? They wish they followed. That's what this guide is saying as well. They wish they actually walked in the shoes, that they follow. It's almost like they say walk by faith, not by sight. So I do feel like people see you as very faithful to, what you believe in, what you preach. You're not a hypocrite. You actually, you're someone that is very honest, very truthful, okay? So what you say is what you will do, is how it goes, okay? So I do feel like people wish they had that level of honesty, okay? The level of respect that you have for your spirit team, for God, trusting in a light, all right? Yeah, do you guys, I'm getting like prayer, like very, very big gratitude, all right? So you're very open about it. You're very, very open, like I said, I see you taking a moment to thank your spirit team, thank your guides, all right? And normally these moments that may be done in private, you do it publicly. You know, you don't hide this about yourself. You don't hide nothing about yourself. You have this energy of being very fearless, very, very fearless, okay? And this is what people wish they had, okay? Yeah, it's like it's almost like you're trusting, you're putting everything in the hands of who you believe in. And like I said, y'all, it's similar to like, you trust everything happens for a reason. So if it don't work out, it wasn't meant to work out. And some people like will be like, what? Like, and they see you're taken care of every time. There's definitely a connection here with your spirit team. People see that you have it. People see that, you know, you're actually getting results from it, okay? So it's almost giving the fool's energy, how he's taking that risk, you know, he's literally jumping over a cliff, you know, not jumping literally, but, you know, he's taking that chance, he's taking that risk. All right, so some people may see this as, you know, delusion, but you see it as, you know, why not take a chance, you know? It may be a missed opportunity if I don't. Like, this is your energy, okay? So yeah, so let's see. Anything else, please and thank you, Spirit, for pile number 2. What do they have that people wish they had? Please and thank you. Yeah, you guys are a strong believer of above, for sure. You're very loyal to it as well. Like, you may meditate, you may pray. This is something that, you know, you're known for. All right, you actually may turn your phone off. You may actually, you know, isolate yourself to have these moments, these private moments, and you're very open about it. Like, you know what, I gotta pray, give me a minute. Like, I'm telling you, and it's like, you don't care, you know, you don't care if you may not necessarily offend someone, but you don't care of like other people, how they may view you, you know. I know, like, some people, at least in my opinion, you guys, I have noticed, like, some people may question meditation, and I feel like it is because everyone has like different kinds of meditations. Because I have like noticed, you know, in meditation you can get messages. It's not literally just about calming yourself down, grounding yourself. Like, it can actually be a way to connect with your spirit team. So people use meditation for different forms. So that's something, you know, for an example, you guys. But I do feel like you're very open about it. You're very, you know, like, I don't care how I'm being judged. All right. So yeah, I do feel like people see you as someone very powerful. Very, very powerful, very, very brave. Look at that. The Magician. Very magical, literally. People wish they had the support you had. And y'all, I'm telling you, this is your support from your spirit team, from God. They see you are a living proof that if you give offerings to your ancestors, if you know, pray for help, pray for guidance, give gratitude to the world, to the universe, to God, you will be taken care of. It is that simple. This is what someone is wishing that they had, someone wishing that they believed in, someone wishing that they were consistent with it. Because I do feel like this is you. This is something that you do on a daily basis. This is nothing new to you. You have a way of connecting to earth. All right, you may notice a lot of things drawn to you: animals, insects, okay, babies, miracles. I do feel like people wish they had the miracles that you have in life. That's beautiful. Some of you guys may play football. It doesn't have to be any kind of sport. I'm seeing like, it looks like a stadium. I'm not sure if that is. I don't know. It looks like somewhere you would play sports, okay? So I do feel like people wish they had the talents you have. It doesn't necessarily have to be like an actual sport. You know, you guys may have a creative talent like drawing, you know. You may be a spiritual healer. Like, take what resonates, you guys, but I feel like you have a skill that people wish they had. All right, you see how she's holding a wand in her hand? I do feel like people wish they had the magic that you have. All right, people see you as someone very magical. Okay, I'm thinking of Moana, of when with, I think, Tafiti. Yeah, it's something with your energy, like an earth angel, okay? You're very connected to the earth. You could be an earth sign. You don't have to be Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. But you have this way of connecting to the earth that's not really explainable, okay? Like, there's miracles that happen for you every day, you know, things that are not really able to be explained. All right, so I do feel like this is what people want. All right, that you have. Okay, you have a level of trust. Yeah, what am I, y'all? I'm sorry, I'm having a moment. I'm trying to remember what I was just seeing with Moana, when Tafiti was, when the crystal was put back, and something about like her hand. Like, I feel like you're handed a lot. You're handed miracles. Like, this is visibly seen, but it's like, how, you know, it's unknown. Yeah, and that's why you have this fearless energy. That's why it's like, I know my guy's gonna take care of it. I know God's gonna do what, you know, what he gonna do. Like, that's the vibe that you give. You have the 8 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you guys have a talent that is like magical. You guys may be into magic. Like, you may consider yourself a magician. You see all these butterflies here. I'm telling you, people are seeing how nature is so drawn to you. You're so drawn to nature. It's a connection. Like, it's an actual connection. Okay? So you may like being outdoors. You may like insects. You may like animals. You may really be a lover. All right? I do feel like, yeah, because it's like she's painting this butterfly. So you have you're not afraid of bugs. You're not afraid of animals. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a perfect example. Oh gosh, let me hurry up because I still got to do another pile. So yesterday I came into work and there was a grasshopper inside the building. And my coworker was like, oh my gosh, it's a grasshopper. I was like, oh, like, I didn't even think, you know, to take it out, but she did. She was like, it's a grasshopper. And I was like, oh, and, you know, we were back, you know, working, and then all of a sudden another coworker comes in, and once she seen the grasshopper, her instinct was to instantly step on it. And me and my other coworker was like, no, and she was like, what? It's a grasshopper. And then but my coworker was like that she was going to take it outside, so, you know, it wasn't in the building, but you could see the grasshopper like struggling, like the grasshopper was still alive. So what I did was I stepped on it. I don't want to like offend anyone, but I stepped on it just to, you know, put it out of its misery, because it was still alive. It was like moving and stuff. So I just stepped on it again to get it out of its misery. But it was in that moment that, you know, people have different ways of viewing insects. Like, we were looking at this insect like, you know, it's just a bug. Our first reaction was not to kill this insect. And then once we, you know, was saying, oh, no, then my other coworker was like, oh, now I feel bad. So you see how, you know, in that moment, like, we were able to get her to see, like, you know, we probably didn't have to kill this bug. Okay, so it's something similar to that. People wish they had the love, the respect you have for living things, for nature, all right, for earth. You may be someone that does not believe in littering, okay? Yeah, I hope that makes sense, all right? But even like with my little sisters, I tell them, like, if you really have to kill a bug, apologize. Like, I say that, say sorry. And I remember one time my little sister was at school and she said that one of her friends killed a bug and she didn't say sorry. I was like, okay, well, next time, just tell her to say sorry, you know? Because if you think about it, y'all, if we're not messing with them, they ain't doing nothing to us, all right? But this is what you have. You have love. You have respect for this world. You have love. You have respect for your spirit team, for God. It's literally like God blesses you every day. Your angels blesses you every day because of the gratitude you give them, because of the respect you show earth. All right. So this is beautiful. I love this. Love this energy. I can relate so much with this. So yeah, this is what people wish they had. Okay. So if this resonated, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Do not forget to like and subscribe. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye. All right, so if you chose pile number 3, the green goldstone crystal, this was your reading. So let's see, what about you do people wish they had, or what about you do people wish they were like? All right, so let's see. Before we pull from tarot, you guys, I'm going to pull from here. Alrighty, so let's see. My angels, my ancestors, my spirit team, my spirit guides. For pile number 3. Okay, some of you guys could have came from another pile. All right, this does almost feel like this is like almost like a continued reading, this pile. Okay, so for pile number 3, spirit, what about hold on, let me get some water. Okay, what about pile number 3 do people wish they had? All right, so what about pile number 3 do people wish they had? Thank you, spirit. Oh my gosh, that explains why I was getting heart. Okay, we have no. I knew it. You guys came from, what was that pile? It was pile 1. It was pile 1. You probably watched all the piles. I'm not sure, you guys, but I literally was thinking of a heart the whole time I was shuffling. Look what came out. Look what came out. We have forgiveness. We have, the answer is no in reverse. Then we have separation. You know what you have that people wish they had? Your ability to forgive and move on. You can forgive someone for the hurt that they have done you, but you won't go back. You will not go back. All right, and it's so crazy because I actually seen a post today. I'm trying to think if I could remember who posted it. It was a I don't remember now, but I do know it was a celebrity. It was a quote that said, "Never go back to someone that has cheated on you. Never go back to someone that has cheated on you." Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that I have never done that, because I have done that. And I have learned from that, okay? But you do not do that, or you no longer do that, all right? It's almost like, okay, I forgive you, but I'm not going back to it, all right? That's the energy that you have. People wish that they can do that, all right? Because if you think about it, you guys, it's almost like the energy of self-worth, all right? You know your worth. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Lord, you know your worth. You will not tolerate no more crap. You may have previously, but now you no longer do that. It's giving, this is green, y'all. I know it may look black, but it's green. It's giving that you have a healed heart chakra. a healed and open heart chakra. It's like, I'm not going to let this bad separation, this bad heartbreak, change my mindset on love. Okay, you are someone, because like I said, y'all, I was shuffling and I'm just literally thinking of a heart. So I do feel like you have a big heart, you have a forgiving heart, and you also have a heart that has your match out there. Okay, so someone out there has the same big heart that you have. Pile number 3. This is so beautiful. So I do feel like also you're not afraid to say no. You have boundaries. All right, you have boundaries. You respect yourself. You have a lot of people that actually want to come back to you, but you may have cut them off completely. They may not have access to you no more. People wish that they can cut someone off like that. You have an energy of detachment. Like I said, it was something similar to a pile. I think it was pile 1, but like I said, you probably watched another pile and you came here as if like this was your continued pile. That's exactly what I felt when I was shuffling. So I see settling here. It wasn't out, but I felt drawn to do that. So I do feel like you are someone that is definitely looking to settle. You are looking to settle with your match. Okay, this is beautiful. This kind of just turned to a love reading, you guys, but I do feel like people wish they had that mindset. You could also be saving yourself. Okay, so there is an energy of like you could be refraining from dating. You could be celibate right now, whatever that is. You guys may also fast. Okay, yeah, I'm picking up on those energies. So I do feel like people wish they had the strength to do that. They wish they had the mindset to do that. All right, I keep hearing no is no, no is no. And I'm looking at this again. I do feel like you're someone that will really tell someone no. Like, I said no. And you don't hide how you feel. Like, you can say it through text and you can say it in person. Like, that's what I feel from this. Alrighty, so let's see, anything else? Didn't I say I feel like you guys are refraining from something? So we have the 4 of Pentacles. So this is an energy of reserved. You're very much reserved right now. Okay, so it's like something is off limits and you will let that be known. Okay, I feel like this is you. Like, you see how she's holding this house? This is representing you. All right, you have yourself reserved. You have yourself literally shielded from that past energy, from energy that was going to keep you stuck, keep you stagnant. You have boundaries. You see how she has a gate? She has locks on it, y'all. Y'all are not afraid to throw away a key. You're not afraid. You are not afraid. Y'all, I'm telling you, and this is pile 2. I'm getting pile 2 in here too. The bravery, the fearless energy in here. It's almost like you are refraining. You are waiting for someone special. Yeah, you have a level of respect for your body. Okay, you have a level of respect for who you are around. All right, what you eat, what you listen to. Okay, you have so much respect for yourself that people see you as someone that, they wish they were like. Okay, wow, that's crazy, y'all. You stand up for yourself. You stand up for what you believe in. 10 of Pentacles. Yes, you are someone also that is very, very mature. People may say you may have grown up here and you're very mature for your age, or you're an old soul, like stuff like that. The beliefs that you have is given like, very olden days. Like, excuse me, y'all. You believe in being, someone in a committed relationship. Because y'all, like I said, this is my opinion, but nowadays in this generation, nobody wants to be committed. Like, it's sad. sad, it's crazy, or people may feel like they have no choice but to settle for that. You're like, no, I know that my person will come. I feel like you guys this is also like making yourself like a magnet. Like, I kid you not, you're so reserved that people are drawn to you because they see the level of love, respect you give yourself. It makes you even more attractive. Y'all, pentacles. I kid you not. People wish they had that mindset. People wish they had that belief. You follow it so strongly, okay? With the pentacles here, I also feel like you guys may be also good at budgeting. You may be good at saving, all right? It's giving like, I wish I was like that at your age. I wish, I would have done that, okay? The Chariot here. And the Strength. So I also feel like you're not afraid to take things slow, because even though this is the Chariot, you see how it's a snail. So it's like, you don't rush into things. You do not rush into things. You're not someone that's very fast. You like to be, you may like to be courted, all right? It may not actually be used in, that term. You may like to be someone that is taken out on dates. Like, you have such a level of respect for yourself that you are attracting like a gentleman, a lady, So, yeah, you guys, I think that's all I'm getting. This has to do with respect of your body, respect of who you let near your body. Like, I'm feeling that strongly, okay? It's like you have been through lessons and you didn't have to repeat them, okay? I'm gonna pull one more. Y'all are not afraid to go. 8 of Wands, you are not afraid to go. Like I said, you're not afraid to literally throw away that key, okay? I also feel like you're not afraid to be alone. That is really a thing. Like, people fear facing themselves. People fear that energy of being by themselves. All right, so this is what I have for you, pawn number 3. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, feel free to let me know in the comment section below. With that being said, love and light, and bye-bye.